everyone. My name is Liz, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the SACNAS organization and talk a little bit about the SACNAS Conference. So let's get started. All right, so this SACNAS stands for the Society for Advancement of Chicanos, Hispanics, and Native Americans in Science. It's an inclusive organization dedicated to fostering success of Chicanos, Hispanics, and Native Americans, from college students to professionals, in attaining advanced degrees, careers, and positions of leadership in STEM. SACNAS is a fully inclusive community and welcomes anyone age 18 or older to join their membership, regardless of gender identity and expression, age, sexual orientation, physical or mental disability, race, national origin or ancestry, ethnicity, or religion, including the lack thereof, or religious dress and grooming. They have an incredible impact on their community and pride themselves in understanding that diverse voices bring creative solutions to our world's most pressing scientific problems. So they go ahead and build a national network, and you can see there's over 8,000 members, many leaders that have been trained since 2009, over 100 student and professional chapters, almost 5,000 research presentations since 2015, and over 27,000 community supporters. SACNAS aims to provide programs and events that train and support the next generation of diverse STEM talent. Now, I just want to provide a little bit of information. So first, America's population demographics are changing. It is projected that by 2060, Hispanics will comprise 29% of the population, and the Native American population is also growing and consistently overlooked in the data. Native Americans face severe disparities in terms of access to education, economic prosperity, and public health. This is important because the STEM workforce is not keeping pace. And you can see that Asians, Hispanics, Black, and Native American individuals make up less in the STEM workforce. There must be a concerted effort to diversify the amount of students earning and using their degrees in the US. We need a competitive edge, and a huge amount of potential in the STEM fields could be lost. Here is just some data based on 2014 statistics, where we see the total number of doctoral degrees, and this is broken down by race. So you can see that more doctoral degrees were awarded to white individuals compared to Asian Pacific Islander, Black, Hispanic, American Indian, or Alaska Native, and other unknown race or ethnicity. SACNAS provides students and professionals the opportunities and resources needed to advance in their education and careers through several avenues. There are SACNAS chapters, the SACNAS Conference, leadership programs, Native American programs, professional programs, regional meetings, science policy opportunities, and webinars that are available to students and professionals. I'd like to take some time to highlight the Cal State Fullerton SACNAS chapter. And the goal of the SACNAS chapter is that both students and professionals can be a source of community to provide a peer network while increasing the visibility of minority scientists at the local and national level. So throughout the United States, there are 115 SACNAS chapters. And what's great about the Cal State Fullerton chapter is it is an opportunity to develop community, seek mentorship, as well as obtain professional and leadership skills. For more information about the Cal State Fullerton SACNAS chapter, there is a video on the Project Raise website titled SACNAS at Cal State Fullerton. And you can also find them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at SACNAS CSUF. Now that we covered the SACNAS organization, I also want to highlight a really huge opportunity for undergraduates, and that is the SACNAS Conference. It's one of the largest multidisciplinary and multicultural STEM diversity event in the country. It is a 3-day gathering which serves to equip, empower, and energize participants for their academic and professional paths in STEM. During the event, college level through professional attendees are immersed in cutting-edge STEM research, professional development sessions, motivational keynote speakers, and the Graduate School and Career Expo Hall, as well as celebrations and traditions, and an inclusive and welcoming community of peers, mentors, and role models. The SACNAS Conference is a broadly inclusive space where you are encouraged and empowered to bring your whole self to STEM. So here are some really useful stats about the SACNAS Conference. This information is from the 2019 SACNAS, and you can see that there are quite a few disciplines that present, and with life sciences are the most dominated discipline at 27% of participants. And in addition to that, they also broke down the number of participants by ethnicity, with Chicano, Mexican, American, and Mexican at 27%. And as you can see, there is a huge amount of diversity of participants. In addition, SACNAS also offers a membership, and there are 2 types of memberships. The SACNISTA membership, which is $0. This is an introductory membership option, and it just provides limited access to the online community. You also have the ability to take part in or start a SACNAS chapter. You get first access to the latest jobs and opportunities from the SACNAS Career Center, and a subscription to all other member emails and notifications featuring exclusive opportunities from our partners, action updates, and stories from the community. For $10, you can also be part of the student membership, which is specifically for undergraduate, post-baccalaureate, or graduate students. In addition to the SACNISTA level membership, you are able to add friends and send messages in the online community. You can also apply for student programs, including travel scholarships and research presentations. You can participate in the SACNAS Story Bank and get voting rights in the board elections. I'd just like to expand a little bit more on the SACNAS conference. You should expect applications to present that will open in March and close in June. Conference registration fees are also due by September. To be eligible to attend the conference, you must be a current SACNISTA level member before applying for a research presentation. Also be at least 18 years of age at the time of the conference. And be one of the following at the time of submission: either a current community college, undergraduate, or post-baccalaureate student pursuing a STEM field, or a graduate student or postdoc researcher enrolled in a STEM program. Community college, undergraduate, and post-baccalaureate students can apply for a poster presentation. Through student research presentations, the SACNAS Conference equips young researchers with the skills and mentoring they need to be successful in their STEM journey. Accepted applicants will have the opportunity to refine their presentation skills, receive one-on-one mentoring and feedback on research, and connect with a supportive community of peers, mentors, and role models throughout the conference. This is really fantastic because community college students have had the chance to present their Cal State Fullerton research at the SACNAS Conference, as well as other national conferences, which are the annual Biomedical Research Conference for minority students, which is also called ABRCAMS. Another great conference is the Southern California Conferences for Undergraduate Research, also called SCUR. And many URE participants have had the chance to showcase their research. You can see on the slide, we have URE 19 students presenting their research at the 2019 SACNAS in Hawaii. If you are interested in applying to present at the SACNAS conference, here's a brief overview of the application. A complete SACNAS research presentation application will contain a presentation title, a 250-word abstract. You will also list the full names and degrees of each author and submit approval from your principal investigator for submission and publication of your abstract. Each abstract will be reviewed, and if you would like more information and tips on how to write an effective abstract, their website has a fantastic list of resources in order to help you. And so you can go to 2020sacnas.org/research presentations. There's a lot to expect when you attend the SACNAS conference. What's really great is they have unique opportunities that you wouldn't get at various other conferences. What's really awesome is they have keynote addresses. There are so many inspiring speakers and talks that you can attend. As you can see in the upper left corner, these are a few of the SACNAS members from Cal State Fullerton taking a picture with Dr. Ochoa. She was the first Hispanic woman in space. Also, this past SACNAS in Hawaii, we also got to hear Hilda Hine. She is the first woman president of the Republic of the Marshall Islands. There are also opportunities to attend skill building workshops, science talks, and mentorship opportunities. They also provide with the graduate school fair, where there are hundreds of schools from across the country who want you to come to their summer program or apply for their PhD programs. There's also a huge poster session, and this typically takes place over a couple of days, where there are many students presenting posters. So definitely expect large crowds and definitely plan to network. I would highly encourage you to apply to attend the SACNAS conference because it is a great opportunity to showcase your research, but also get to know a variety of STEM peers within and outside of your field. Now, it's important to be prepared and get the most out of the SACNAS conference. As a member, you can apply for the SACNAS Travel Scholarship. It just requires a statement of purpose, which is 500 words, one letter of recommendation, and your unofficial transcript. In addition to this, I would highly recommend viewing the conference schedule and the map prior to attending. This way, you can use your time spent at the conference most effectively. So what you can do is identify the workshops you want to attend. Also, check off the scientific talks or panels that you're interested in. Make sure to connect with any institutions that you want, whether it be for a summer program or for a graduate program. Talk to as many grad schools as possible. And you'll be able to do this over the conference. So over the 2 or 3 days, there will be opportunities to do this. And Usually it's about a 3 to 4 hour time period where you have the chance to connect with these STEM institutions. So it's best to know ahead of time where they're located on the conference floor and which schools you're most interested in speaking with, because you'd be surprised that this 4 hours isn't a lot of time once you have these conversations. And you'll often find that the next time the resource fair is offered, you'll also have to attend to speak with additional schools that weren't on your list. So keep that in mind to be prepared ahead of time. Another great thing to do is participate in peer mentoring, where you can sign up to get paired with a mentor and they can have a conversation with you and specifically address any career paths or questions that you have about your field. If you are selected to present a poster, that is fantastic. You should be very excited, but make sure you practice. And definitely review the poster guidelines on the SACNAS Conference website before you create your poster. In addition to this, it would be great if you can bring business cards if you have them. But most importantly, if you do gather any business cards, make sure to follow up with that person. Also, one other thing I would recommend is that if you feel anxious or nervous in large groups, or you're just not sure how to start that conversation with a recruiter at an institution, I would highly recommend getting a buddy to go with you and doing it as a team. It really helps if you have a friend that can tag along with you to give you that extra support if you do need it. Now, this year, the 2020 SACNAS Conference is held in Long Beach at the Long Beach Convention Center from October 22nd to the 24th. And they currently have not decided whether they are offering in-person activities or if it will be virtual. So I would suggest signing up to get email updates with the conference if you are interested in attending. What's really unique this year is that they are offering SACNAS Community College Day, which is Wednesday, October 21st from 12:45 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's a free mini conference day for any interested students who want to explore degrees and careers in STEM. And you can build a network to support transferring to a four-year institution, summer research opportunities, financial support, and more. So keep in mind, space is limited. Bringing up financial support, it's really a unique opportunity to speak with recruiters at various four-year institutions. Oftentimes, there will be fee waivers available for the next group of students who are applying to their PhD programs. So if you are applying to PhD programs this fall or in fall 2021, you definitely want to ask these institutions whether they have grad school fee waivers that they can offer you and that you can take advantage of. Some more information about Community College Day. There are possibilities here that you can learn about education and career in STEM. There will be motivational talks and panels where you can hear directly from peers and other role models who are pursuing degrees in STEM. There will, of course, be a resource fair where you can connect with STEM institutions from all over the country. There are skill building activities where you can learn skills through interactive workshops with a focus on preparing to attend SACNAS Conference. So a few sample workshops that are going to be offered are gaining confidence in public speaking or leadership, transferring to a four-year institution, information on scholarships, grants, financial aid, and resources for careers and internships. There will also be a panel to discuss success and the importance of mentors and peer mentors. What's really great is that you have the chance to build a supportive network where you can be matched with a peer mentor for continued support throughout the SACNAS conference. So, unfortunately, applications to present research are closed, but you can still register for SACNAS Community College Day, which is free. And the deadline to register for the Community College Day is October 1st. And you just need to visit the 2020sacnas.org website and go to pre-conference. The SACNAS conference itself, you can register to attend. The deadline to register is on site, which is the last day of the conference on October 24th. And to register for the SACNAS conference, you can visit 2020sacnas.org/registration. And just to remind you, currently SACNAS has not decided officially what their plans are due to the current circumstances surrounding COVID. So I would encourage you to sign up for email updates so you can remain in the loop with the current plans that they're moving forward with. But it is okay if you're not able to attend this year. There are upcoming conferences until 2025, and the next one in 2021 is going to be in Kansas City, Missouri. So if you are just, still in community college and or if you are an undergraduate right now at a four-year institution, you still have time to take advantage of the SACNAS conference. I definitely think that it's a great opportunity to network with other STEM peers and faculty at four-year institutions, potentially if you're interested in a PhD program or applying to a summer research opportunity. It's a great way to learn of all of the opportunities that are at your fingertips that you just need to apply for. And I would highly encourage you to either attend the conference at some point or present. So it's definitely something that is a lot of fun and a great learning experience. So I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you so much for watching.